Hare Krishna, I'm Sunita Sunil with you in 2 Minute Mahabharata Stories. We are in chapter 4, verse 36 of Bhagavad Gita. It is very interesting. Continuously watch it. Api chedasi papebhya sarvebhya papakritamaha sarvam jnanaplavenaiva Vrijinam santarishyasi. Let us repeat. Api chedasi papebhya sarvebhya papakritamaha sarvam jnanaplavinaiva vrijinam santarishyasi. Let us see the translation. This boat of transcendental knowledge can help you to cross the ocean of material existence, however big a sinner you may be. The meaning is, we are in this ocean of material existence where we get tossed around by the waves of birth, disease, old age, and death. It's a threefold mysteries. Due to conflict between one's own body and mind. Mysteries can be due to other live entities or environmental or climatic conditions. Endless lifetimes must have gone being subjected to these conditions. For example, like a football as kicked in the field, the soul is elevated to the celestial abodes, dropped to the hellish plains, then brought back to the earth according to its karmas of righteous or sinful deeds. The moral is, divine knowledge is like a boat, which we could cross across the ocean of ignorance. By performing these yagnas to God, it liberates us. Simple way is to illumine the intellect with divine knowledge. With this illumined intellect, which control the unruly mind, then it would be easy to cross the ocean of material bondage over to reach the divine realm. Even the most sinners can cross by sitting on the boat of divine knowledge. Even though there are millions of waves when one surrenders to God, that will also become tiny like a calf hooves. Therefore, let us all try to cross this ocean with the help of divine knowledge. Now, what is the meaning of sitting in the boat of divine knowledge? First, think I am a part of God. Knowledge should be between mind and intellect. Now, what is the cause of all our problems? It is lack of knowledge. For example, let it be poverty, disease, climatic conditions, etc. But Vedas says biggest problem than anything is ignorance within. By thinking this is body, we made it a good of happiness, but we think as a soul, then we would fill with divine knowledge. What is the solution? Just to know this true knowledge, this is the services done by gurus. By this higher understanding, the waves of wars, that is miseries, comes down and brings sense of unity. Unfortunately, people are willing to even beyond the earth, but don't want to know within themselves. So if you chant Harinama Sankirtana, that is, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The mind will curb the intellect with this only, and this divine knowledge will not waste your time on shares and stocks, but rather mind will be forced to chant only. This is Buddhi Yoga. Try it. Enjoy the real pleasure. Thank you. Good day to all of you.
ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ 4 ಶ್ಲೋಕ 36. ಅಪಿ ಚೇದಸಿ ಪಾಪೇಭ್ಯಃ ಸರ್ವೇಭ್ಯಃ ಪಾಪಕೃತ್ತಮಃ ಸರ್ವಂ ಜ್ಞಾನಪ್ಲವೇನೈವ ವೃಜಿನಂ ಸಂತರಿಷ್ಯಸಿ. ಈ ಶ್ಲೋಕದ ಭಾವಾರ್ಥ: ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಸಂಬಂಧದಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ನಿಜಸ್ವರೂಪದ ಅರಿವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದೆಂದರೆ ಅದು ಅವನನ್ನು ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಾಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವ ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವದ ಹೋರಾಟದಿಂದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಮೇಲೆತ್ತುತ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಐಹಿಕ ಜಗತ್ತನ್ನು ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಾಗರವೆಂದು, ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಉರಿಯುತ್ತಿರುವ ಅರಣ್ಯವೆಂದು ಭಾವಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಂತಹ ನಿಪುಣ ಈಜುಗಾರನೂ ಸಮುದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ತುಂಬ ಸೆಣಸಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಪಾಡುಪಡುತ್ತಿರುವ ಈಜುಗಾರನನ್ನು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಬಂದು ಸಮುದ್ರದಿಂದ ಮೇಲೆತ್ತಿದರೆ ಆತನೇ ಬಹು ದೊಡ್ಡ ರಕ್ಷಕ. ದೇವೋತ್ತಮ ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷನಿಂದ ಬಂದ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣ ಜ್ಞಾನವು ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯ ದೋಣಿಯು ಬಹು ಸರಳವಾದದ್ದು, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಭವ್ಯವಾದದ್ದು.